The Spelling Bee, read by Jill Sherman, aged by Laura Zarian. Focus question: what's in the lesson on this story? Jasmine smiled. She was sure she was going to win the class spelling bee. Good luck, Finn, the other speller says. She smirked at him. Mr. Russo says, Finn, your next word is apologies. Apologies? Eight. Pete. Out. Out. Eight. G-Y. Apology, he said slowly. Mr. Russo says, I'm afraid that's wrong. He asked Jasmine to spell the same words. She smiled and spelled it correctly. Then she spelled another word correctly. Mr. Russo cheered. Class, let's give our new spelling champ a round of applause. Jasmine, are you ready to represent our class tomorrow in the school white beat? Mr. Russo asked. Yes, she replied. During lunch, everyone was talking about the spelling bee. Jasmine walked by the table where Finn sat. I can't believe you're going on stage in front of the entire school, Lily says. How hard it is to spell the few words? Jasmine asked. Not that easy to beat all of us, Finn says. Well, you only had to spell baby words, she replied. The next day, Jasmine looked at the spelling bee winners from the other classes. She had a rule about how she had to compete against other students. Jasmine saw Joss, a fourth grader she knew from her blog. I think I might win this year, Joss told her. Me too, Jasmine says. Joss laughed and says, second graders never win. Well, I'm pretty good, Jasmine bragged. I won the class B on the words apology. John asked, that's kind of baby words, isn't it? Jasmine blushed. Principal Lopez started to explain the rules for the spelling bee, but Jasmine wasn't listening. What kind of words would you have to spell? I probably should have studied the word list Mr. Russo gave the class, she drove. Jasmine sat on stage with the other spelling champs, her hands raised wings. As Principal Lopez introduced each of the spellers, their classes cheered. When she said Jasmine's name, most students in Mr. Russo's class clapped. Jasmine saw Finn glaring at her. The first students spelled their word correctly. Jasmine knew some of them, but not all of them. Finally, it was her turn. Your words is caterpillars, said Principal Lopez. Jasmine's heart sank. She had never spelled this word before. She tried to sound it out. Caterpillars? Seed. I-T. Jasmine paused. E-R-T. She continued, but she was sure what came next. I-O-E-R. She finished. I'm sorry, but Principal Lopez says. Jasmine looked out at Sport Finn. Now I know how he felt, she drew. Later, Jasmine opened the classroom door quietly, hoping to slip in. Way to go, Jasmine, Lily says. Yeah, bad luck on that word, Finn added. You're not mad at me? Jasmine asked. I said such mean things yesterday. I'm really sorry. It's all right, Finn replied. Besides, it was really brave to go against those fifth graders, he says. Thanks, Finn. Now I understand how you felt yesterday. It's okay to fail, but it's not okay to be mean about it. Jasmine says, you never know how others feel until you're in their shoes, she added. Finn looked at his shoe and laughed. Glossary, apology, an expression of regret for a mistake or an action that hurt someone. Compare, to do something for the purpose of winning. Fail, to not success. Glaring, staring in an angry way. Smirk, smiles in a mean way. Spelling bee, a competition in which people spell words. Connection, writing. Pretend that you are Jasmine, but an apology letter to Finn. Include why you are sorry and what you will do to try not to hurt other people's feelings in the future. Spelling and vocabulary. Have a class spelling bee used in the words in the book's glossary.